Hey y'all, I've already started with this tutorial just to make sure I could do it, but I still have to do two more F's, one on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I achieve the F's. It's really hard. Oh, right now I'm going back and fixing this F because I erased it. So I'm just going back and fixing that. And of course my lines are not perfect. This is my first time trying out something like this, and I think for my first time I did pretty good. But keep watching to see the results. When doing stuff like this on your eyes, you have to make sure you have a very steady hand. And my hand is getting better at getting steady, like far as makeup. Because at first it was real bad, but I'm starting to keep my hand just straight without moving. And I got this look from I think her name is Vanessa something on Instagram. I'll probably put her Instagram in my description box down below so y'all can see where I got this look from. And it inspired me, so I decided to give it a try by myself. And on her picture, she had like a Fendi scarf on, and I was like, well dang, I ain't got a scarf, so I ain't gonna be able to do it. And I was like, oh, I got a mask. So then I decided to give it a try. And y'all excuse my little headband or my scarf or whatever wrap on my head. It has dried up what's this glue called? It's called earwax, like Gorilla Snot Gel, if y'all know what that is, but it's the earwax version. And it dries up and looks so gross. But yeah, that's what that is on the top of my little scarf. And right now I'm just going back in and filling in all the little gaps from when I had to erase and fix the F's. Cause I don't know if y'all can tell, but like the top part of my eyes look like they have brown shadow on them. But it's really just setting powder that was sitting on top that I left on there. Now that we are done with the eyes, we're gonna go ahead and start with the face. And I'm going in with my NYX hydration drops. Yeah, touch hydration, or whatever they call it. Now I'm gonna go in with my 24-hour Super Stay foundation. And this is the color Toffee. Now that that's all blended, we're gonna go in with our NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, and this is in Deep Olive. And then I also have my CoverGirl concealer, and I like to use the lighter one, which is the NYX. I like to use that in the corner of my eyes, and then I like to use the CoverGirl on the outside of my eyes. Once you are done putting your concealer everywhere that it needs to go, you're going to take your beauty blender and just dab everything in. And just pat it into your face until it looks blended all the way out to you. And now it's time to bake our face. I'm using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And sometimes I use this one, and like after I use this one, I'll put the air spun on top, which is a translucent powder, just because it gives it a better look and I don't look so orange after using just this one. Now it is time to contour, so we're gonna go in with the Juvia's Place, and the color is Zambia, and we're gonna contour. So you're gonna put this like on your cheeks. I put a few dots on the around my forehead, around my hairline, and then I like to contour my nose to make it slimmer. And I also put like 2 lines on like my jawbone. When I'm doing my blending with my contour, I like to blend up into my cheek. And then when it comes to my forehead, it doesn't really matter. And after I contour, I like to go back and add my setting powder right underneath my contour, just because I just like the look of it. I like people to know that I contour my face. So I just go and let that bake. Now it's time to dust away our setting powder. And I just dust it away from underneath my eyes, my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And then I'll leave it underneath my contour longer just because I want it on there the same amount of time as all my other areas, if that makes sense. And now we're gonna go in with the Zulu by Juvia's Place palette, and I like to use this palette as a powder for my contour. Now I'll be taking this brown shade. Now I'm going in with my I think it's my Rimmel foundation. What's a powder, and I'm just setting everything, getting everything. I'm trying to bring down the concealer color, make sure I'm not looking too pale in the center. So I just like to add that brown powder and tone it down a little bit. Now with that same palette, I like to use this little reddish pinkish color. And I like to use that for my blush. And now I'm going to take my Desert Oasis palette. I love using this palette because they have the best highlighters. This is the only palette I use for my highlighting. And I'm going to go in with this little brown goldish color at the bottom. And I like to apply my highlighter with my hand just because it makes it shiny. And don't mind my son back there. He's probably back there asking me for something. Okay, we're about to move on to the lips. So right now I'm just wiping off all the foundation that I had on my lips. And I never know exactly what lip combo I want to do. I just start freestyling. Whatever I come up with is what I come up with. Okay, and this is my NYX lip liner. I'm going to apply that around my lips, and then I like to add gloss after. And y'all, these are my favorite glosses. I have two of them, the NYX butter glosses, and I'm not exactly sure of the shade, but I love these glosses. These are the best lip glosses. So I like to apply the darker one first, and then I go in and add the pink one like this to the middle part of my lips. You'll see. And then I like to take my concealer and add that to the center of my lips to make kind of a ombre effect. I just love the nude lip looks, y'all. I feel like nude lips is the best way to go. I'm not really a big lipstick fan, so you'll hardly ever see me wearing lipstick unless I'm going all out for something. It's time to apply my lashes. I'm gonna get the NYX setting spray, the matte finish setting spray. And we're gonna spray. I like to spray a lot, and I'm running out. That's why it look like it's hardly coming out. So I gotta re-up on that. And y'all, this is the finished product. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like, share, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel because I'll have more bangers and more dope makeup videos coming soon. Love you guys. Bye.